Because I just wanted to see something real quick. I've been doing a lot of lives. Hello, hey, how you doing? Shake my hand. It's Jay Live. I scour the internet so that you don't have to, and I found an interesting one. This one's interesting, right? I'm gonna set it up for you though. Just imagine you out with your peoples. You board a flight, and then everybody's complaining about. Well, here, I'll let you check it out. I just got the notification, so I think everybody finna start coming in right now. If y'all coming in, make sure y'all hit that like button. Let the algorithm know to go ahead and come on this stream and get lit. That's right. Here come the everybody hit them like buttons when you coming in. I heard the notification. So at least I know they did it right. What up with y'all? How y'all feeling? Oh yeah, come on in. We talking about this stank on the plane. Imagine, have you ever been on a plane or something and somebody was like super stank or something like that or somewhere, and you had to jump up off that joint real quick or make a move? Yeah, I'm gonna give everybody else a couple seconds to get in here. I see y'all. What's up? I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like. And if this one got that if it got that what you call that hype, make sure you hype the video too. B, make sure you hype that, son. I'm really live. I'm live. All right, come on. We gonna go ahead and run through it once. I play it again for the people who come in a little late. But check this out, y'all. Hold on. Let me just go ahead and get it to the tippy long stocking for you. Matter of fact, let me get me out the way. I don't need to be in the way like that. I see y'all piling in here, man. Say what up, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button and all that, man. And let them know. That'll let them know where the stream is going down at. Hold on, I'm just trying to reduce my size a little bit. There we go. All right, y'all. Check this out though. This is Wild Thousands.
Oh my gosh. What?
A family from Detroit outraged after being kicked off their flight over a complaint about their hygiene.
There's no body odor that we have. There's nothing wrong with us.
Yossi Adler, his wife Jenny, and their baby were wrapping up their vacation in Miami and heading back home to Detroit. At least that's what they had planned.
All of a sudden, as soon as they took us off, they closed the gate, and then they said, oh, sorry, sir, some people complained that you had body odor. We're not letting you back on.
The Adler family briefly boarded the American Airlines plane before they were asked to get off because passengers were complaining about their body odor.
We don't have odor, okay? Nobody here has odor. Oh, stop. Give me that. Oh, stop, okay?
This is cell video taken by Yossi talking with airline staff after being booted from their flight.
They said they're taking our stuff off, and they lied. Stop.
The Adlers say they were told their luggage would be taken off the plane, but that didn't happen, leaving them with only the clothes on their backs.
We have our car seat, our stroller, everything.
In a statement, American Airlines said they removed the Adlers from the flight after several passengers complained about their body odor. They were booked in a hotel, given meal vouchers, and booked onto a new flight the next day.
We stopped several people in the airport, and it's embarrassing.
So it's real quick though. It's not even necessarily about them getting kicked off. It's really the splainage in the comment section. This is that's really what the deal is. Like how people try to justify the stank, and you can tell kind of who's who. So let's go through a few. It says some people have overreactive natural skin bacteria and hormones. Even then, the best deodorant don't work. Okay, I'm gonna give you that. I know I have experienced one person in my life where I refuse to say any names, but they have a body skin odor that they cannot change. I know one person like that. Now, just because it's my limited scope of knowledge, you dig what I'm saying? Not to say that they're not people like that, but they said a family. They didn't say one person. And I don't know I don't know if that's passed downable. And if so, come on, fam. The whole family got to get off. That's what they said. So that's somebody splaining for stankness. Let me see. Let me go to this next one. It says, rough for any family getting kicked off over odor complaints is humiliating. Airlines need cabin comfort, but one complaint and immediate removal is harsh. Private warning first would be fair. Then what to say? Then the line. Where's the line? No, ain't no private warning for staying. Are you going? I'm to the degree of this. You can't sacrifice the comfort of all the passengers as a whole, inconvenience somebody's flight through a whole flight, talking about some deal with it. Hold on. Matter of fact, somebody said that in the comment section. This is just how people think out here. Hold on. Let me see where that comment is. They said, oh, here it go. Kathleen Hirschblick. I'm, and it's verified. This is a verified person, Miss Hirschblick. She said, did they have an odor or were they removed on someone's say so? You can debunk someone without concrete you can debark someone without concrete reason. If it was odor, get some nose plugs. The person may have a cancerous tumor that does smell. Now, isolating the odor, can it be bathroom deodorant fixed? Come up with a what did you say? Come up with a solution. You are intelligent people. I would the way she caping, Kathy probably don't smell that good either. She went as far as to say a cancerous if you got a cancerous tumor, what you flying for? I mean, if you ain't going, okay, you going to the Mayo Clinic and you got the why your cancerous tumors out for everybody to smell? And that don't even make no sense. Come on, y'all, help me out with this. Am I going? Is this too much? I'm saying that they had all right to kick them people off that thing because they know they was stank unless there's a such thing as stank so much that you don't really know you stank. Because you know how like back in the day people come outside and they be stinking like they house stank. You know they stank or they categorize as stank. You know what I'm saying? There's always was that stanky person in school that no matter what their name was, it was Stanky Keisha or Stanky Lisa or Stanky Leroy. Like they couldn't get rid of the stank moniker. That's a tough one. That's even worse than African booty scratcher too. African people, and you don't hear people still holding on to that. Matter of fact, a lot of people grow up and grow out of the stank. A lot of people grow up, you know what I'm saying, because they wasn't in control of what was going on in their crib with their parents and all of that. You know what I mean? You know, kids can be very vicious and ruthless. But we ain't talking about no kids. We talking about some adults who got control over washing their ass. That's what we talking about. Hold on, let me see what else they got here. Because these comments was killing me. It says, what's she saying? I ain't even gonna say that because it got the juice box thing in there, and it says, "Is the juice box really out here not bathing?" Yeah, that was one thing I did notice about the story, who it was that they said. And I mean, one of the reasons why this story could grow legs, you know, because there's so much mysticism in that society and culture, and they close themselves off. So you really don't know. You ain't really encountered none. I don't think I've ever been close to one of them dudes with the curly things. I don't think I've ever seen one in real life other than on TV. Let me know if you have. But that's why this could stick because you really just don't really even know. And this for the people that came in here a little late. Hold on, I'm gonna play it. Let me go back real quick. Let me go back for the people who came in here a little late. Here we go.
A family from Detroit outraged after being kicked off their flight over a complaint about their hygiene.
There's no body odor that we have. There's nothing wrong with us.
Yossi Adler, his wife Jenny, and their baby were wrapping up their vacation in Miami and heading back home to Detroit. At least that's what they had planned.
All of a sudden, as soon as they took us off, they closed the gate, and then they said, oh, sorry, sir, some people complained that you had body odor. We're not letting you back on.
The Adler family briefly boarded the American Airlines plane before they were asked to get off because passengers were complaining about their body odor.
We don't have odor, okay? Nobody here has odor. Oh, stop. Give me that. Oh, stop, okay?
This is cell video taken by Yossi talking with airline staff after being booted from their flight.
They said they're taking our stuff off, and they lied. Stop.
The Adlers say they were told their luggage would be taken off the plane, but that didn't happen, leaving them with only the clothes on their backs.
We have our car seat, our stroller, everything.
In a statement, American Airlines said they removed the Adlers from the flight after several passengers complained about their body odor. They were booked in a hotel, given meal vouchers, and booked onto a new flight the next day.
We stopped several people in the airport, and it's embarrassing.
I don't know, man, but y'all got to tell me. I am pro get your little funky ass off the flight. Me, personally. I don't care who you are, what you doing, musty, any type of woo, 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 woo. Hold on. He says, someone tells me they did indeed stank. So I get this is the picture of the couple, y'all, that got, I mean, cuz looked like look at that hair on that arm and all of that. Like, when you think about people who usually smell, and I'm gonna just go ahead and keep it real, y'all. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 Willie. When I be out there doing the Ubers and the lifts, man, it's just a certain it's a certain people who get in the car that got that twang, usually coming from a weekly. I'm gonna say most of the time, 95% of the time, they come from a weekly, and they smell like kitty litter, Marlboros, and corn chips. And I'm talking about, man, one time, all right, story time, real quick. Hold on, story time. So one time I was giving the ride, it was raining outside a little bit, man. You know how it's like raining outside real quick, and you can't like roll down the windows too much, you know what I'm saying? So I roll up on the spot. It's 3 of them, fam. You know, the alternative type with the big baggy jeans, with the raggedy baggy at the bottom, with the sweater and the little emo-ish, you know what I'm saying? But man, they were smoking cigarettes before they got in the car, which, you know, it's not necessarily a big deal. But when you mix old Marlboros and kitty litter all packed in the compressed room, and you can't like really roll down, I'm talking about, it was pouring rain, man. Like, I ain't want to wet my electronics up all on the side of the door or none of that, man. So I could see this. I'm just saying, this is my experience. I ain't picked up everybody in the world, okay? But I've picked up enough people to make a consensus on the people who stank. And I'm not even necessarily saying that type of persuasion over there, but that complexion over there is usually the ones that got that. Man, I see it's a lot more of y'all coming in real quick. All right, y'all keep coming in, and y'all might be behind. So let me play this joint one more time. Now that I'm playing it over and over and over, it's starting to look funny.
What? A family from Detroit outraged after being kicked off their flight over a complaint about their hygiene.
There's no body odor that we have. There's nothing wrong with us.
Yossi Adler, his wife Jenny, and their baby were wrapping up their vacation in Miami and heading back home to Detroit. At least that's what they had planned.
All of a sudden, as soon as they took us off, they closed the gate, and then they said, oh, sorry, sir, some people complained that you had body odor. We're not letting you back on.
The Adler family briefly boarded the American Airlines plane before they were asked to get off because passengers were complaining about their body odor.
We don't have odor, okay? Nobody here has odor. Oh, stop. Give me that. Oh, stop, okay?
This is
See, I think that's what's suspect about it, though. Nobody has odor. Fam, you know you stink. And should nobody have to tell you that? That's, of course, it's embarrassing, but what's deeper about that is it's the entitlement. Like, people should have to deal with, you know what I'm saying, that. Ain't no rules on that either. I'm actually glad that the airline took the time out to respect their paying, bathing customers, you know what I'm saying, and not have to deal with that. I'm finna be on that thing for 2, 3, 4 hours. You think I want to be inconvenienced with this nose assault, with this funk war you waging on my nose follicles? I'm cool on that. I'm cool on all that. And look, I ain't want to hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. I just emoji fold just scold you about being on code. But tell me what you think about that. I think in the day and age of everybody being so sensitive and all of that, hell no. Get your funky ass off the plane. You know what I'm talking about? If you disagree, let me know. But right now, I got 4 words for you. I need you to go ahead. And if you made it this far, go ahead and subscribe for the vibes, like for the spike, comment your vomit, and share if you care about getting Black empowerment everywhere. Please do that on the platforms that we are on, Jones. And before I bring it on home, you need to go. Hold on, fam. This is what you need to do. You need to go to Say It With Your Chest, because not only that, fam, we got the B1 gear for the family. Allow me to show you a little something real quick, old boy. Check this out. First of all, we got the FBA standard issue when you just want to let them know, hey, I'm foundational Black American, right? Sweaters, t-shirts, boom, over there. Then we got, are you mad I'm foundational? Because that's really what they mad at. They wasn't tripping when we said we Black Americans and African Americans. That was cool. But now that we foundational, everybody mad. Then if you just want to support and stream while you out, we got the Foundational Foolery album on all platforms right now, packed with some goodies that's actually soulful and make you laugh at the same time, man, because, it's okay to joke. Then we also got the book, the Definitive Guide to Stand on Code, which is in a bundle. So if you look in the link in the description, it's all there for you. Don't forget, the real purpose is that we're coming to Washington to get our check. So don't forget about the check, t-shirts and hoodies that's on deck. Don't forget about we coming to cut the check for foundational Black Americans. Don't forget about them. Don't forget about them. You know what I'm talking about? Other than that, love, peace, blessings, and Maloha. I'm out the Doha for sure. I know my camera's a little funny, but I'm going to just do it on the laptop. I got to just get it out. Don't worry about it. Maloha, I'm out the Doha for sure. Yickety.